And welcome back, this is Scuba with more Let's Play Xenosaga Episode 3 bonus videos. I am joined as always by our champions, Momo, Cosmos, Chaos, Ziggy Jr., Jin, and Shion. When we last left off, we defeated a big, powerful enemy in Omega Id. As a result, we were able to get the third Erde Kaiser Ether, because they're not officially summons in this game. With all of that done, we can head down here and talk to Valencia. Don't tell me you defeated the special weapon. I did. I'll keep my promise. I'll fit your Heaven's Door into an equipable item. And we do get the Heaven's Door now as a ring. What effect does the Heaven's Door have? Feel free to tell me. Actually, not even its creator knew what effect it had until it was complete. So you're just not going to tell me? I have to find out for myself. It's actually a pretty damn good item. It is something that has been done in games previously. We're going to equip it on Chaos, actually. He's on the Ring of Eden right now. The Heaven's Door is a much better way of doing that. EP1. So everything that Chaos will be doing costs 1 EP. That thing is awesome. You still might prefer the Universe. I'm going to stick with Heaven's Door, though. Heaven's Door. Do I have something for you? I do have some things for you. Okay. I think we're ready. So, what we are about to do is something that I have teased earlier. Now that we do have all 3 Erde Kaiser summons, we are officially ready to take on Erde Kaiser Sigma. You can technically do that earlier. You can win without them, but it makes it so much easier that you might as well put it off till now. This is an optional super boss after all. A boss that is apparently so difficult that the guy that wrote a walkthrough said it was the most difficult fight that he had ever done, and it took him over 40 times in order to beat it. I will do better than him. He apparently did not know about certain things that make this fight a lot easier. So I'll be showing them off. We're going to head back, though, to Pedia Island, which, if you remember correctly, is where Erde Kaiser is hanging out. I did do a practice run because I was scared about this fight, but it turns out not to be nearly as scary as I remember, or as bad as that guy remembered. Let's head back to the hole and take on the biggest, baddest boss in the game. Arguably. It depends. Seems you were not ready yet. Remember, we took him on and died. That's why the coconut monkey is still saying that. Yes, would you like to challenge again? I would. Then let's begin. Come forth, Erde Kaiser Sigma. Hopefully you guys could hear that. That was a little low for me. I heard Erde Kaiser Sigma, though.
You look just as I've expected.
Really? You expected this? All right, the first thing that we're going to do is the thing that the guy that wrote the walkthrough didn't think of. We're going to use Beloved Gospel. We haven't had a chance to see this. It's basically best ally on everybody. If I didn't have this, I would just use best ally on everybody. This is what Chaos is here for best ally.
Tired you, wounded soul, feel my light of tranquility.
All right, so now we can actually start working a little bit. I do have a half EP on Momo. It is the Universe on her, so half EP, null revenge, null counter. Revenge is actually a thing in this one. You'll have to look out for that. So what we are going to try to do is break Erde Kaiser Sigma. Ooh, and a double. Always nice when we get a double. Unfortunately, the best thing that Cosmos has for this is W Fang, but I don't have anything on her in terms of EP reduction, so she actually does need that recover EP going. She has very little EP.
This should prove interesting.
Indeed it should. Meanwhile, let's continue going for breaks like Spirit Strike.
Here I go.
As you can see, the break gauge on Sigma is actually kind of low. Wait, didn't I have something better than that? Swordfish, there we go. It's actually kind of low. At least compared to other bosses that we have taken on. All right, now it's time to go for W Fang. Erde Kaiser Sigma has activated Kaiser Shield 2.
The Kaiser Shield is an invisible element of defense system that surrounds the Sigma. There is a secret to breaking this defense system.
Indeed there is. And you'll never guess what it is. We're gonna have Chaos do it, so Swordfish, please. Even if it does 0 damage, it should still raise the... Yeah, it still raises the break gauge, which is what I was more concerned with. So, we're going to break it using Erde Kaiser Fury. It is an Ice Ether attack. This is where I say you don't need the Erde Kaisers, but they really do help. You have to know... You have to keep in mind what order the Erde Kaisers come in. So, Erde Kaiser was from the first game, so that's Shield 1. Is weak to Erde Kaiser. Shield 2, weak to Erde Kaiser Fury. Shield 3, weak to Dark Erde Kaiser. So, it's also weak to the elements. So if you have an ice special attack and lots of ice ethers, you can also break the shield using that. But it's so much easier just to cast this.
Erde Kaiser Fury.
Plus you get the damage.
Fury? Damn you!
Kaiser Shield 2 has been disengaged. Now, like I said, this guy actually does love to use revenges. So I do have Absorb Physical on, I believe, Cosmos here. So we should be fine if that does happen. We cut his break gauge already halfway. All right, Kaiser Shield 3 activated, so we know that's Dark Erde Kaiser. I also have Add Beam onto Momo, so her attacks are actually doing quite a bit. He is weak to Beam, which is nice, but it's not going to be as nice as you would think. As long as I get the breaks, I'm fine. Double Swordfish, so happy to get that. We are going to continue. You don't have anything else that's just a break, do you? You have a medium break and a medium break, but not anything particularly good. Nope, so W Fang it is. Once again, I'm using Chaos for this, you know? So we had the third one, so that is Dark Erde Kaiser. Babylon Seeker, not going to be useful, unfortunately. No short attacks from Erde Kaiser Sigma. They're all long.
Dark Erde Kaiser. Dark? You...
Kaiser Shield 3 has been disengaged. All right. Oh, immediately changed to Kaiser Shield 1? That is not cool, man. That is not cool. How is he doing? Ooh, he is so close that we are actually going to guard here because we're going to break him with Erde Kaiser here. So we'll just do that and then we will unleash special attacks after that. So Erde Kaiser incoming, lightning. Dark was fire somehow, but Erde Kaiser is lightning once again. You can break these using just those elements, but this way is easier, especially with Heaven's Door.
Erde Kaiser.
Erde Kaiser. He did not get the memo that it's just Erde Kaiser. Alright, so his shields are down. He is broken. This is the chance to do as much damage as we can. Like I said before, he is technically weak to beam. Do we want to go for Gold Crown or do we just want to go for the damage here? Honestly, it's still early. We're going to break him again. Let's go for that. It feels wrong though.
Mystic powers grant everyone a blessing.
Ooh, a blessing. Alright, now it's time for Cosmos to actually do something good. We do not have her highest special attacks. I actually took a save just after the fight with Pellegrini to do this, just to show you don't actually need an end game party to do this. But we're going to try to go for X-Buster. I don't think it's going to do that much damage, even though he is weak to beam. It's probably better for me to go for the G-Shot.
Dispersal mode activated.
Yeah, that was pretty weak. That was not that great. That was not that great at all. I think she does more with just a regular attack. Actually, it's probably best if you just attack now. Let's not waste another thing. As you can see, we're not even close to doing anything here. But he does get to stay down one more turn. So let's go for W Fang. See how much damage that does now. Yeah, it's about the same. It's not that much better. Well, it's like double, but still, it's not as much better as you would think it is. Is there something else I can go for? Is this still heavy? Yeah, it's still considered heavy. We'll save a little bit of MP, or sorry, EP, I guess. Force a habit. Get back down. And I should have Angel Wings. Do I have anything that's massive? I think it's just heavy. Yeah, unfortunately, it's just heavy. Not all that much damage, unfortunately. Not as much as I would like. But this is when the fight really starts, to be honest with you. This is when things really start becoming difficult. It was actually very easy to this point, as I'm sure you might have imagined. So we're going to do what we can to try to break him again, because he's actually going to start attacking us now. All Kaiser shields have been disengaged. Erde Kaiser Sigma is getting serious. And he goes for Overtaker. Boost rate up. This is probably a good time to start thinking about Abyss Walker. Nullify physical damage on yourself. That's probably actually going to be very good for you, Momo. So let's get that up and running as well. Unfortunately, Chaos's ultimate here, Babylon Seeker, is just not going to be that important. In case you're worried about steals, he does not have anything that I would like to steal. So let's continue trying to break him. Spirit Strike to break.
Here I go.
And there's the revenge. Unfortunately, Chaos does not necessarily have anything to guard against that. I probably should have given him the 9 stones, which is the absorb physical, but I think this is actually pretty good of a setup. Yeah, we'll just continue going for W Fang. Wait, do you have anything particularly good? Blood Dancer's not bad, but you really do not have enough for that. It's still early. I'll try to time that with a special attack, and then we'll go for G-Shot. That seems like the best idea here. Do you need to heal? Do you need to heal? You know what? We'll go for a recover HP on yourself. Couldn't hurt after all. Could not hurt. Keep on going for W Fang. And for his attack, he goes for Heaven's Tracker. Critical hits now guaranteed. This is when things start getting difficult. But that's why I have the Heaven's Door on Chaos. He is going to absolutely tank this for us. Just constantly. Alright, Spirit Strike. Just hope that there's no revenge here. Guard, but we get a double. No revenge, and I get a heal. Alright, things are starting to work out a little bit better for us now. About halfway up the break gauge. Over halfway. about a third of his health, but half of his break. Thunderbolt, instant
Combat mode
kill.
restart confirmed.
But she's back. And now she has best ally again.
Ether drive.
Chaos is here to break. Best ally. Pretty much. Everything else is a bonus. Hey, look, she
Combat
died
mode
again
restart
and
confirmed.
she's back. Alright, just go for the W Fang. Nothing more that you can really do about that. Okay, best ally again.
Ether drive.
And that's the secret to this fight, is best ally. This is about the level that my party was at the end of the game, towards the end of the game, probably the fight with Telos, probably around there. They do give you a lot of experience towards the end of the game. She's got the 9 stones. That she does. Like I said, it probably would have been better if it was on Chaos, but this is not bad. Not bad. The only problem is that it does take a lot of boost to do that. Or it takes a lot of break damage when he does that. So we'll go for a break heal, Al.
Ether drive.
I do not like my main attacker here being broken. We'll try to go for something else on top of that. Swordfish, probably not going to be enough to break here. I think it's time that you went for Blood Dancer. And we're going to hope for the best here.
Ether drive.
Alright, looks good. Spirit Strike might be enough to break him here. Maybe not.
Here I go.
No, not quite. Just for the revenge, but we'll live through that. Overtaker again, because that wore out for him. Boost charge greatly increased. He does not boost very often, though. Swordfish, come on, give me that break. There we go.